Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. And the Bulls have done it. They have pulled off what was seemingly impossible. They have beaten Leinster to book a place in the first ever URC Grand Final. What a performance from Jake White and his men. This Bulls team, which at one stage looked like it wasn't even going to make the playoffs, which means they weren't even going to be finishing in the top 8, are now the first of the last two in this competition. 27 points to 26 is how it ended over in the RDS arena. A brilliant performance from Bulls, but you've got to be sitting there thinking, how have Leinster managed to butcher that when they had 12 kickable points turned down, 4 penalties, which they could have easily taken the points, turned down, and not been able to capitalize that. They just had to take one of those, and they actually would have won the game there. So it's a remarkable feat, and the Bulls, I think, were definitely the better side. I don't think you can sit here saying that the Bulls didn't deserve it, because they really did. But Leinster could have won that game, and I think that's the big thing that the supporters will be sitting there thinking, how have we not won that game? Yes, we didn't play particularly well. The line-out, the set piece in general wasn't great, but we had so much momentum in the second half. We had so much opportunity to take points, and we didn't take it. So, like how have they done that? And it's just bizarre that a team who are so experienced and have been here and they've done that, they've played at this level, they've won trophies, and they just didn't play playoff rugby. They just refused to take the points. But before we do look at the results, stuff like that, and the game and some of the stats, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. We're on the road to 11,000 subscribers, so please do join that road. But if we look at it, it all started very well for Leinster as Dan Sheehan went over in the 8th minute. Ross Byrne added the conversion, and it was looking a little bit ominous, but then the Bulls decided to actually start playing. Chris Smith added a 3, and the Bulls had quite a lot of possession inside Leinster half, and Kane and Moody butchered a try where the Bulls were relentless, couple of phases, pick up and go, pick up and go, pick up and go, drew the defense in, swing it out wide. Kane and Moody had nobody in front of him, and was just too lackadaisical with the way he put the ball down and knocked it forward. There was a penalty advantage. Off the penalty, a very nice little move. They tapped and go with Ulrich Lowe, and obviously Leinster players thinking he was going to go into them. Rushed up, inside ball to Jan Kabbalah, who bundled his way over in the 19th minute. Chris Smith adding the extra 2. And then Marcel Katsir suddenly going off in the 24th minute. And all of a sudden, it was like, hang on, the Bulls are in this. They're in the lead. They've actually got quite a big lead here. And they're not being outplayed. And I think it was, and we said it in the preview, didn't we? We said it all week. The Bulls pack was going to have to stand tall. Because we knew that the scrum battle, Leinster would have the upper hand. And they did have the upper hand for most of it. But credit to the Bulls locks. And I said that they're very good players. They disrupted the Leinster lineup the entire evening. And that was probably the match-winning moments, really. Because Leinster just couldn't find a try, and they had a penalty towards the end of the first half, and you sit there, I think they were 17-7 down at the time. So you think, well, go for the 3 points, 17-10, you're within one try's reach, or if you get another penalty, a try puts you ahead. Scoreboard pressure, build the score. They went for the corner, lost the line-out. Robbie Henshaw then went over in the 32nd minute, the conversion from Ross Byrne as well, so you're sitting there thinking, right, well, this game's on a bit of a knife edge. The Bulls ahead at half-time, 17 points to 14, but still in the game. And it all kind of went pear-shaped after a penalty try was awarded in the 52nd minute, which saw James Ryan being sent off. But that was in many ways the catalyst for Leinster, because after that, they just parked the bus inside Bulls territory. They were all over the Bulls. They were winning the small battles. Bulls couldn't really get out of their own half, despite being up against 14 men. And on 2 occasions, in fact, even 3 occasions, Leinster had a penalty and decided not to take the points. And by then, you can kind of understand, because they were sitting there at about penalty try, so I think it was 24 points to 14. So you're thinking 10 points the difference. But as I said, even the second half, they turned down 9 points. So that 10-point margin becomes a 1-point margin. 1 try, you win the game. So they had to take the points, and they just kept refusing. And what I don't understand is, you turn down points in the first half, you lose the line-out. You turn down points in the second half, you lose the line-out. You turn down points again, you lose the line-out. And they did it a 4th time. 4 times did they go to the corner, where they had a kickable penalty and lost the ball every single time. And it wasn't even like it was like after a couple of phases or anything like that. They pretty much lost it at the line-out. So Janko Swanepoel came off the bench, and I think it was one of his first interventions was to steal a line-out on the 5-meter. And you sit there going, how are you not taking the points? But they didn't take the points. And as a result, they lost the game. A big moment was the 69th minute. Rory O'Loughlin went in. Gorgeous try. I mean, the tries that Leinster do score are beautiful tries. They really are. It was a fantastic try by O'Loughlin there. But, and that sort of gave them a chance. But the Bulls, for one, started playing in the right areas. And a really poor knock-on from Maloney, which led to a penalty. Then saw Morné Steyn coming on, slotting the 3 points, which actually ended up being the difference. Keir Healy actually went over in the 81st minute. By then it was too late. They couldn't win the game. It was a consolation try. So whilst it was 27 points to 26, the Bulls had won the game by the 78th minute because they had a 27 points to 19 lead. If we look at some of the stats, according to Ultimate Rugby, let's just bring it up and see if it's updated. According to Ultimate Rugby, possession-wise, pretty even, 52% in favour of the Bulls. But territory rather, was quite interesting, 70% for Leinster. They parked in the Bulls' territory the entire game and got no reward. Credit to the Bulls' defence, because it really was quite impressive. Leinster scored 4 tries to the Bulls' 3. So what's the difference? Penalties. 3 conversions, but the Bulls with 2 penalties is the difference. Leinster ran 447 metres to Bulls 276. Leinster beat 27 defenders to Bulls 15. 4 clean breaks, more gain line carries, more passes, more offloads. Bulls had more turnovers. Bulls kicked more from hand. If you look at the tackle success rate, for example, Leinster made 171 tackles and missed 15. Bulls made 171 tackles, missed 27. The ruck success rate was the same, but Leinster lost 3 lineouts, 79%. That's why they lost the game. It's quite simple. That and not taking the points. The Bulls, on the other hand, won 11 out of 12 of their lineouts. They won their lineouts. The scrums were pretty even statistically, although I think that Leinster were pretty dominant in that respect. Bulls conceded 14 penalties, 8 of them in their own half. Leinster conceded 12 penalties, 6 in their own half, 6 in the opposition half, and had a yellow card. If we look at individual performances, Jan Grobbelaar was named man of the match, and what a game he did have. 17 tackles, missing just 1, 3 turnovers, 1 by the way, as well as 7 carries. Immense from him. Marcel Coetzee was characteristically very good. Ultimate Rugby reckons that Marcel Coetzee made 27 tackles and missed 2. That'll probably be corrected, but that is a courageous effort. I thought Wal Steenkamp actually really put in a good shift today. Ruan Nokia was very good in the defence. Albert Lowe carried the ball 18 times apparently. From a Leinster point of view, I thought that Josh van der Flier grew into the game. He made 24 tackles, didn't miss a single one. He beat 2 defenders, 30 metres across his 6 carries. I thought Gary Ringrose and Robbie Henshaw were pretty solid. I think Henshaw looked quite busy. Gary Ringrose grew into the game. Didn't see too much of him in the first half, but had a couple of very important interventions in the second half. I thought Jimmy O'Brien was pretty poor. Kane Moody got a lot better after that mistake, made a couple of nice tackles. But at the end of the day, the Bulls were the ones smiling. And it just came down to decision-making at the end of the day. And Leinster just made the wrong decisions. Bulls made the right decisions. Bulls are going to the final and Leinster aren't. But please do smash like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. What a match. And we'll wait and see who will join them tomorrow. As always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven, and I'll chat to you soon.